Another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
It's heartbreaking to see a icon go out like that.
He only gonna fight the guy that they're gonna pay him the most money to fight. So, you know, and I think that pretty much, I don't think no fighter out there that can outbox him. If you can't outbox him, I don't know if you can beat him.
If Mayweather really wanted this fight, he would have had this damn fight years ago when Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch. Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. Because he needs money, that's why. All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is.
Once celebrated as one of the wealthiest figures in boxing history, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is now at the center of surprising accusations from other legends who question the reality of his fortune. Timothy Bradley Jr. has suggested that Mayweather's interest in a potential bout with Manny Pacquiao could be driven by financial need rather than legacy.
Why? That's why. And it's funny when you have options. When you have options, yo, you can make your choice. When you're doing great and you got money in the bank and you pretty, yeah. You pretty, 51 or 50-0. Isn't it great? But now, when you need them, you call on them. Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao years ago, and now he wants this damn fight now. Because he needs money, that's why.
Evander Holyfield has expressed the view that Floyd Mayweather Jr. tends to select opponents with financial gain as the main priority rather than focusing on legacy. He also cautions that despite maintaining an unbeaten record, extending his time in the sport and continuing to compete could increase the chances of a defeat, potentially affecting both his flawless record and the reputation he has built over the years.
Anybody stay here too long, they're gonna lose eventually because you're gonna get older. And somebody gonna beat you if you stay there too long. So everybody was undefeated at one point in time. And so if you undefeated at one point in time, then what happened? Stay there too long. You stay there too long, then you won't.
Terrence Crawford shared that it's disappointing to see a figure like Floyd Mayweather Jr. facing this situation, adding that a return to the ring at this stage may not be wise. He emphasized that continuing to compete could put both his legacy and well-being at risk, encouraging him to remain retired. Crawford also raised questions about whether discussions of a comeback are being influenced more by financial concerns than by legacy.
He shouldn't have been in there at all. You know, I think it's other ways.
Yeah.
You know, it's other ways.
Joe Rogan pointed out that despite earning vast amounts of money, Floyd Mayweather Jr. could still face financial difficulties, explaining that a lack of financial knowledge can result in poor money management, legal troubles, and significant losses. He also referenced cases involving fighters, such as Mike Tyson, noting that even massive career earnings do not always translate into lasting financial security.
That money.
Yeah, but with all his connections and things like that, I think people could have put him in the right position to make some money.
If he's got people with him that are looking out for his best interest, but you know how it is. When there's a guy like that, that's a big name, usually everybody around him pretends they're looking out for their best interest, but there's always lawsuits later on. You find out someone was stealing money or not paying him what he deserved. There's always a bunch of bullshit involved.
Lennox Lewis brushed off the idea of an exhibition match involving Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson, describing it as a move centered on financial gain. He explained that the concept appears to be a calculated business decision aimed at producing significant revenue, rather than a competitive contest meant to demonstrate skill or achievement in the ring.
Their Mike Tyson exhibition, is it something that sounds fun? Something just like a money grab, or some history between the two that these two guys could just settle out a little bit?
Listen, I think it's just business. I think it's, you know, it's smart business. You got two great fighters with great social media. I got you. So it's a great matchup.
Is this something intimidating for, you know, Floyd to get in the ring with someone that big and that could, you know, obviously punch really hard? Well, I know it's a different time, but.
No, well, I don't really take the fight that serious. I mean, I'm sure Floyd wouldn't step in the ring with a man that gonna knock him out or try and hurt.
At the same time, Sugar Ray Leonard noted that even if the event is purely for entertainment, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the few figures capable of making it successful. He drew a comparison between Mayweather's worldwide popularity and charisma and that of Muhammad Ali, emphasizing his rare talent for attracting attention and generating major events.
We as fighters, we get to a point where is that we watch fights on television and we say, I can beat that guy. Because it's about ego, it's about who you were back in the day. You know?
Nine-figure payday doesn't hurt either, though, does it?
Oh, that's gives you a little incentive. And that's the case, you know. You can make $1 zillion fighting a guy who's never had boxing gloves on before.
Right.
Like the McGregor fight, you know. It's what it is. It's a spectacle. Only Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather could have pulled those things off. When Ali fought that guy, that wrestler.
Yeah.
What was the guy's name? Yeah. Only Ali could have done that. Mayweather he's the only guy that could have done that, or pulled that off, I should say.
Sugar Ray Leonard commended Floyd Mayweather Jr. for his outstanding defensive ability, noting that his approach in the ring makes him incredibly difficult to defeat. He highlighted Mayweather's precise timing, sharp reflexes, and high fight intelligence, explaining that these qualities make it challenging for opponents to connect with clean punches, placing his defense among the best the sport has ever seen.
There is no one way to fight Floyd Mayweather. He is that good. He's that talented. You walk in there with a plan, but to execute it takes time. In other words, you got to feel yourself. You got to feel him out, and see what he goes for. Body shots. Floyd. No one could penetrate his defense. I mean, he one of the best guys out there. But I would say body shots. But then, it's so hypothetical. I feel kind of awkward talking about it. It's.
Well, do you see a weakness in his game at all?
No, I don't see a weakness that anyone could penetrate. I don't see him being beaten by anyone. I love about Floyd is the fact that he believed in himself so much. And that's a major part of being a world champion, like Muhammad Ali.
Mike Tyson shared that he understands what Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be going through financially, pointing out that he has experienced similar difficulties himself. He explained that dealing with money-related challenges is not unusual, adding that even top-level athletes can encounter problems when it comes to maintaining long-term financial security.
I understand hard times and I understand good times. And, in life, they have to come. You're going to have to deal with both of them because that's what life consists of, good times and bad times. Or difficult times.
Even after generating hundreds of millions throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been the subject of speculation suggesting financial troubles tied to a lavish lifestyle and heavy spending. Some claims have gone as far as stating he spends around $1 million daily on high-end purchases, vehicles, and travel, although these reports continue to be disputed and lack confirmed verification.
It's almost unfathomable to think that it could happen, but, just listening to you, having a 40-person entourage, going out to eat, footing the bill, night over night.
Yeah. Oh, the whole day. Like, I'm talking for weeks on end. Every day is something new, and it's like multiple things throughout the day. The travel, he lives a very, very interesting. I don't know when he sleeps, to be honest with you. Then you got gambling and all, of course the gambling, casinos and all that. He lives a very interesting lifestyle, very fast paced. I think the average person will have a hard time keeping up, but it's the amount of it. You got the private jets, you got the cars. But no, he could easily spend $500,000, $1 million plus in a day. Like easy.
Claims surrounding excessive spending and possible undisclosed financial issues have fueled ongoing discussions, prompting fans to question whether Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s public image of wealth truly reflects his situation or conceals more complex financial challenges out of view.
He told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Critics of Floyd Mayweather Jr. frequently point to concerns about his financial habits, especially what they describe as a highly extravagant way of living with limited discipline in managing money. Commentary and reports often highlight his repeated spending on luxury vehicles, high-end fashion, private aviation, and costly public appearances. Another frequently discussed factor is the size of his entourage, reportedly numbering around 40 to 50 people who travel with him regularly. Supporting such a large group brings substantial ongoing expenses, including transportation, lodging, and day-to-day upkeep, all of which can place significant strain on long-term finances. Some analysts also argue that consistently high spending patterns, along with occasional impulsive business decisions, may suggest weak long-range financial planning combined with a lifestyle focused heavily on image and appearance. Overall, this spending style is often characterized as being influenced more by status and personal branding than by a carefully structured financial strategy.
If there's any legitimacy to that, like how on God's green earth could this man be broke?
His lifestyle. I've been around like hanging out for days, weeks. It's the lifestyle. Like when you got a 40-man entourage, you got other people, and you take everybody out, pay for everything, shopping, the mall, going out to eat, renting out an entire movie theater. Yeah, just to go watch a movie at whatever time he wanted. It was like the theater was closed when we got rolled up to the movie theater, and you know, you got the girls and all. Yeah, and you rent out a whole movie theater for 40, 50 plus people. I bet that bill can rack up a little bit. I don't know if he's broke. I think you'd have to tell me like, what is broke? He don't have $0. Floyd still has money, a lot. I just think that maybe the lifestyle and, I don't know, maybe catching up. I mean, I don't know.
One of the most widely discussed examples of extravagant spending linked to Floyd Mayweather Jr. involves a reported purchase of a luxury suite at Allegiant Stadium worth more than $1.13 million during Super Bowl weekend in Las Vegas, where he attended the event alongside a large circle of friends. He has also displayed his well-known watch collection, said to be valued at approximately $100 million, further reinforcing his public image of extreme opulence. While these moments have become symbolic of his wealth, they have also led to ongoing debate about whether such a lifestyle reflects sustainable financial management over time. Observers and fans often highlight his frequent luxury travel, high-end shopping habits, and the cost of maintaining a sizable entourage as factors that significantly increase his overall expenses. Even with these criticisms, Mayweather has consistently maintained that his level of income gives him the freedom to spend and enjoy his lifestyle without limitations.
Is arguably the best professional boxer in history, or certainly the most financially successful boxer. Retiring with a 15-0 pro record, he has taken the world of business by storm with that same singular focus and drive. Joining me now, boxing legend and one premier nutritional supplements founder, Floyd Money Mayweather. All right, Floyd, it's great seeing you, my man. You know, I interviewed you 10 years ago before your last fight, and we played a short clip of it, and you said, listen, I enjoy being a villain. Here's the thing. You crafted a persona, and you used it for success in the ring. You've used it for success out of the ring, and I saw this interview in Forbes where you talked about the things that it takes to be successful, and it's still working for you.
Had a great team, you know, just doing my homework, you know, took my time, very, very smart. And I'm saying I wasn't the only one that was smart.
Jeff Mayweather, the uncle of Floyd Mayweather Jr., has also expressed worries about Floyd's approach to managing money, stating that he is confused by the inconsistency in his investment decisions. He implied that Floyd sometimes engages in business opportunities without a clearly defined long-term direction, suggesting that personal pride may influence some of his choices more than a structured financial plan. Jeff further cast doubt on certain claims made by Floyd regarding large real estate holdings, pointing out that people within the industry often view such statements cautiously due to the complexity and risks involved in property investments.
Like I said, I mean, I don't necessarily see Floyd very much, so we don't really get a chance to talk very much, and so I don't really know what's going on. I know he's doing things that, you know, to better his life, like, you know, buying homes and buying, you know, different things, and so I mean, I don't know exactly what he's doing. So I mean, I haven't seen him in quite some time, and I haven't heard about him talking about doing any more exhibitions. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, I don't know.
Alongside concerns about excessive spending, Floyd Mayweather Jr. also chose to personally oversee every aspect of his business dealings rather than relying on a dedicated professional manager. This approach allowed him to maintain complete authority over negotiations and maximize earnings from endorsements and various investments. However, the absence of experienced financial advisors meant he was also more open to high-risk opportunities and potentially unreliable deals. Critics suggest that without structured oversight, he may have been more vulnerable to poor decision-making or even exposure to scams and financial mismanagement. At the same time, his hands-on control played a major role in helping him build immense wealth and maintain ownership of his personal brand. Yet, it also removed the protective guidance that seasoned professionals typically provide. Ultimately, his career reflects a clear trade-off between full independence and the risks that come with operating without formal financial planning or long-term strategic support.
Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him, and but he does everything goes through him. Everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training wise, man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like top boys. I just thought, don't worry out. Because I love a row, I love the fighting, let's just turn up. Yeah. I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out, what sting coming at me?
The potential second clash between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao is being increasingly described by fans as more of a commercial showcase than a purely competitive boxing event. Unlike their 2015 showdown, which generated record-breaking revenue through the traditional pay-per-view system, the anticipated rematch is expected to be distributed worldwide via Netflix, giving its massive subscriber base free access at the point of viewing and instantly reaching a global audience in the hundreds of millions. This strategy reflects Netflix's expanding push into live sports, where the emphasis moves away from one-time event purchases and toward long-term profit streams driven by subscriptions, advertising partnerships, merchandise sales, and worldwide brand visibility through maximum audience exposure. In this model, the fight is positioned less as a standalone pay-per-view event and more as a large-scale entertainment product designed to generate wide commercial impact.
The biggest fight in boxing history, you know, if you don't adjust for inflation, et cetera, or tickets sold, et cetera. You know, Joe Louis and Max Schmeling, the rematch, Ali and Frazier, the first fight. These were the biggest fights in boxing history. But Mayweather and Pacquiao was easily the biggest fight of its era, of the generation. And it was the highest grossing fight of all time.
Sure.
Because it had 4.4 million pay-per-view buys at $100 a pop. Do the math, right? It's interesting because Netflix is obviously in the business of, you said, eventizing.
Yes.
Everyone, they want enormous events that become shared experiences. In a way, in this day and age, partly because of delivery systems of content like Netflix, everything is so niche. You know, everything is so compartmentalized that there's very few shared experiences. It's one of the reasons that the NFL is such a big deal, because the NFL can get tens of millions of people.
Freddie Roach has stated publicly that the long delay in making a fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao happened largely because he believes Mayweather was hesitant to take the matchup, concerned about the danger it posed to his undefeated record. Roach alleged that Mayweather imposed multiple requirements related to drug testing and other fight conditions during negotiations, which he described as factors that repeatedly slowed down or disrupted discussions, and in some cases served as excuses to avoid finalizing the bout. He also argued that Mayweather only eventually agreed to the first fight after strong pressure from the media and the public, suggesting it was not a matchup he initially wanted. According to Roach, Pacquiao's ability and threat level were key reasons the fight took so long to be officially arranged.
Do you think Floyd is scared to fight Manny?
Well, you know, he's 42 now, and Manny's a fresh 40. I think he's ducking us right now. Yeah, I mean, because you don't hear no negotiations, no nothing, no rumors. He's being very, very quiet right now.
Wow. Okay, if Floyd is watching this, Freddie, what is your message to him?
The contracts are there. All you have to do is sign them, son.
Are you hopeful that it will happen? Do you think there's an actual chance that it will happen?
I do think it could happen, yes. It's probably not till next year, but the thing is, it is a big fight out there, and again, a fresh Manny with no injuries. I love that fight.
Well, as a boxing fan, I would be really excited to see Manny get another crack at Floyd healthy. I think, clearly he was inhibited, with the shoulder last.
Freddie Roach has expressed that a rematch would be an ideal final chapter for both fighters' careers. He believes that with Manny Pacquiao at full fitness, he would possess the ability to dominate Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a truly competitive fight. Roach made a strong and confident claim, suggesting that after such a bout, there would be no further questions left unanswered about their rivalry. In his opinion, both fighters could then conclude their careers on their own terms with their legacies preserved, provided Pacquiao comes out on top.
A fight that your team wants, Freddie.
Definitely. That would be a fight we would want. I would like to get that one back one more time. I know we can do much better. We had an injury in that fight, but regardless, we lost a close decision. I know Manny can do much better than that, and I really think Manny can knock him out.
Really? Right. Like you said, Manny had an injury last time. Now, Floyd hasn't fought in a little bit. He's 42 years old. Manny looks sharp. So you think Manny would knock Floyd Mayweather out in the rematch?
Yeah, Floyd's last couple of fights against a kickboxer and whatever the other guy was, he wasn't too impressive, and I think it's a good time to catch him right now. It's kind of disappointing that he didn't stay for the decision and let Manny call him out. He went home quickly.
Was Manny going to call out Floyd?
That's the one he and I won, and I'm sure he would have.
Do you believe this comeback plan could help resolve the financial concerns surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr.?